Chicago Bears training camp day 1. Intense drills and key highlights. Training camp takedown. Bears offense gets a wake-up call from Coach Ben Johnson. Imagine being yanked off the field by your head coach just minutes into the first practice of training camp. That's exactly what happened to the Chicago Bears starting offense, courtesy of Ben Johnson. The reason? Lack of attention to detail. "I think that's on par for how Ben is," said tight end Cole Kmet, seemingly unfazed by the sudden benching. But here's where it gets interesting. Johnson's intense focus on perfection is setting the tone for his inaugural season as head coach. The Johnson era, where details matter. After a completion to Kmet during 11-on-11 drills, Johnson halted the offense, yelling for them to re-huddle. Quarterback Caleb Williams then connected with Kmet again, only to have Johnson gather the offense once more. That's when he'd had enough. The first-team offense was benched, and the backups took over. "If you're not doing it right, he's going to get you out. And he's not going to let that stuff continue," Kmet explained. "It's just a lesson to us that we've got to be on the details. We've got to be detail-driven, and Ben is all about the details." A glimpse into the mind of Coach Johnson. "No detail goes unnoticed," Kmet emphasized. "You might catch a ball, and it might be a big play in practice, but he's harping on the detail of your alignment being off or your steps being off. Those are the details you need to hear." But what does this mean for the team's overall strategy? Is an overemphasis on details a recipe for success, or could it stifle player creativity? Share your thoughts in the comments. Defense shines in the shadows. Meanwhile, the defense had a field day, with linebacker Tremaine Edmunds intercepting Williams' first snap of team drills. "I'm anticipating him being an exceptional playmaker for us," said defensive coordinator Dennis Allen. "He's got size, range, speed. It's hard to throw over him." Life without CB1, Nishawn Wright steps up. With Jalen Johnson on the non-football injury list, newcomer Nishawn Wright took the outside quarterback spot. Standing at 6'4", Wright is hard to miss. Though Allen emphasized that players will rotate, Wright's experience in OTAs and minicamp earned him the day 1 nod. Paying the toll, defensive conditioning. Defensive players were in for a surprise at the start of practice. Up-downs, the grueling conditioning drill. "It took me back to 7th, 8th grade," laughed linebacker TJ Edwards. But Allen's philosophy is clear. You have to pay the toll. It's a privilege to be on this defense. Linebacker success in Allen's scheme. Looking to Demario Davis's Pro Bowl season in Allen's scheme, linebackers Edmunds and Edwards have a blueprint for success. "It's aggressive, with a lot of thinking and processing," Edwards noted. Allen plans to cross-train the duo in both middle and weak side positions. Quick hits. Rookie wide receiver Luther Burden III and corner Zoff Frazier were absent from the first day of camp. Updates are expected Thursday. Rookie tight end Colston Loveland participated in a limited capacity, while left tackle Braxton Jones had his first practice of the year. Quarterback Tyson Bagent and rookie receiver JP Richardson stole the show with a highlight reel play featuring a one-arm catch by Richardson. About the author, Kevin Fishbane is a senior writer for The Athletic, covering the Chicago Bears. A 2023 Illinois Sports Writer of the Year, Fishbane has previously covered the NFL for Pro Football Weekly and the Bears beat for Shaw Media Publications. Follow him on Twitter at KFishbane. Bears training camp, shocking revelations and hidden secrets. In a bold move, the Chicago Bears unveiled their third non-contact training camp practice, the first to welcome the public on Friday at Hallis Hall. Let's dive into the action that unfolded. Undrafted rookie receiver JP Richardson has been turning heads with his exceptional catches during 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 drills, highlighted by a remarkable long reception from Tyson Bagent. Richardson's college career at Oklahoma State 2021-22 and TCU 2023-24 saw him play in 46 games, catching 173 passes for 1,944 yards and 11 touchdowns. Last year, he set career highs with 57 receptions and 733 yards, averaging 11.6 yards on 23 punt returns, including an 89-yard touchdown. But here's where it gets interesting. Offensive coordinator Declan Doyle praised Richardson's dedication to learning the playbook, noting that his ability to execute on the field is unlocked by his understanding of the plays. Doyle said he's an athletic guy with a bit of twitch in his routes, and it's been a pleasure to see his progress in the first 3 days of camp. The Bears' defense shone in red zone drills, with safety Jaquan Brisker intercepting a deflected pass and linebacker TJ Edwards following up with a kick on the next play. Nickelback Kyler Gordon also made a crucial pass breakup. Doyle acknowledged the challenge of the red zone, emphasizing the importance of learning from each play and refining the intricate details of their strategy. It gets very precise down there with spacing and timing of concepts, and it takes work to get comfortable with what we're asking our guys to do, he said. Caleb Williams bounced back to throw touchdown passes on consecutive plays to receiver Rome Odunze in the right corner of the end zone and receiver Olamide Zaccheaus over the middle. Case Keenum followed suit with touchdown passes to tight end Stephen Carlson over the middle and tight end Jordan Murray in the right corner. Other notable plays included a diving catch by receiver Miles Boykin, a touchdown reception in traffic by second-year running back Ian Wheeler, and a touchdown pass from Baton to tight end Joel Wilson. Rising rookie Ozzie Trapelo, a second-round pick, is making a strong case for the starting left tackle position. Doyle commended Trapelo's maturity, noting that he carries himself like a veteran and has impressed the offensive line coaches with his work ethic. Veteran All-Pro left guard Joe Thuney also praised Trapelo's technique and dedication to honing his skills. He's been doing a great job getting into his playbook, learning the offense and the language, Thuney said. Thuney has relished the opportunity to practice against veteran defensive tackle Grady Jarrett, who joined the Bears in March after a decade with the Falcons. Thuney described Jarrett as a player with a lethal combination of speed, smarts, and strength, making him a formidable opponent. It really makes you rely on your fundamentals and execute each play against him, Thuney said. But he definitely makes us better. Doyle has been impressed with Bagent's professionalism and football acumen. Tyson is very businesslike. Football is really important to him, and he's excellent in the position room, Doyle said. He sees the game clearly and takes it seriously, studying the game to understand it better. After a fourth straight non-contact practice on Saturday, the Bears will take a break on Sunday before their first padded workout on Monday. Doyle emphasized the importance of physicality in full contact sessions, stating that it's the foundation of their offensive strategy. We want to feel the pads pop and those guys running off the ball than coming out of their stances, he said. Practicing in pads requires a different mindset, and Thuney expressed the offensive line's pride in being able to run the ball, protect the passer, and open up lanes for their runners. Pads, that's real football, Thuney said. We're looking forward to it. It's that time of year, ready to get going. On a side note, left tackle Braxton Jones took a scheduled day off on Thursday as he recovers from a broken ankle suffered in a second-to-last game last season. Additionally, on what would have been Hall of Famer Walter Payton's 72nd birthday, his son Jarrett attended practice with his wife and their 2 children. Former Bears Tom Thayer, Jim Miller, and Jason McKee, who will be part of the team's preseason TV or radio broadcasts, were also in attendance.